Are you familiar with the South San Francisco, the industrial city sign? Well, that is old news. Most people aren't aware of all the changes that's happening in South San Francisco. It is quickly becoming the biotech capital of the West Coast. The South San Francisco that we used to know is quickly changing, and it is developing into something that everyone is talking about. First, let me tell you a little bit about South San Francisco. It is one of the oldest industrial cities, which is becoming one of the newest innovative hubs. South San Francisco population growth went from 4,400 in the 1920s to over 60,000 people today. One of the most significant growth post-World War II, with the development of Burry, Winston Manor, and the Westboro neighborhoods. South San Francisco is strategically located about 15 minutes from San Francisco, 30 minutes to Silicon Valley, and adjacent to San Francisco International Airport. When we talk about South San Francisco, we often talk about South San Francisco's heavy industrial transformation to now the biotech hub, with over 250 companies employing over 25,000 people, which is about 38% of the South City population. It is a well-earned nickname of being the birthplace of biotechnology. There's 12 million square feet of biotech space that's currently occupied, and construction underway for 3.5 million of biotech expansion. There's even plans and talks to double that biotech sector by 2035. This is truly the integration of high-tech with biotech, creating convergent innovation ecosystem. What people truly appreciate about South San Francisco is its down-to-earth vibe. South San Francisco stays true to its working-class roots while embracing its high-tech future. In a way, South San Francisco is showing us how they can evolve without losing its true character. Now follow me. Let me break down South San Francisco neighborhood by neighborhood. But before we jump in, my name is Samantha Huang, your San Francisco Bay Area real estate expert with over 10 years of experience guiding people through this changing market. If you're looking for insider tips and the latest trends, you've come to the right place. Make sure to subscribe and I will guide you through it all. Let's kick things off with Westboro District of South San Francisco. The Westboro District represents some of the higher price points in the area. Why, you ask? Well, that's because Westboro is a bit more upscale, wider streets, and a lot of these homes have beautiful views of the mountains. Westboro also represents some of the best school districts in the area, and therefore, it's reflected in the price points in the homes. The homes in this area are built in 3 phases, anywhere between 1960 to 1969. Homes generally are larger in this area. They're built wider and bigger. It ranges anywhere between 1,500 to over 2,000 square feet. The homes built on hillside represents sweeping views of the San Francisco Bay. And some of these homes, you could actually see the South San Francisco Industrial City sign. It is beautiful. A lot of the homes here are owner-occupied, representing about 60%. Lots of greenery, great amenities nearby. First up is the Westboro Plaza, which I will show you in a little bit. And the Westboro District is also surrounded by the Westboro Park and the Selig Park. In the Westboro Plaza, you can start your day off with Phil's Coffee, you want the best lumpias? Go to Goldilocks. One of my other favorite places to go to in Westboro Plaza is the Paris Baguette. And if you're feeling like Vietnamese food, there is Pho Saigon. It's not just being nearby the Westboro Plaza that's a plus here in Westboro. You're just a hop and skip away from Serramonte and Tan Fran Shopping Center. What's more to love about Westboro? Well, families would love that schools are top rated here in Westboro. So when you were shopping for homes, was school districts a factor for you before settling in South San Francisco?
We really like South San Francisco. The schools were rated above average. Right now, we can walk to school for drop-off and pickup, so it's a great community and a good neighborhood.
You have Monteverde, where parents are very involved and they have a strong interest for a tight-knit community and good education for their kids. You also have Westboro Middle School and South San Francisco High, all rated above average. What do I mean by Westboro being one of the higher price points of real estate in the area? Well, Homes here are typically larger, and with all the amenities and top schools, homes here are ranging anywhere between 1.6 to 2.2 million, depending on the size of the property, the cosmetic upgrades, and also the views. One of my favorite features of the homes here in the Westboro area is the 2-car side-by-side garage. When you drive up and down these streets, you'll notice that right away. What's wonderful about Westboro is that a lot of the homeowners here have owned these properties for a very long time, and the homes are well cared for. Even with some of their original character, you can see that there's a lot of pride of ownership. It is a place where people put down their roots and they can stay for a very long time because there is convenience, good schools, and the homes are larger. Now that you've learned more about Westboro, let me take you over to Winston Manor, where you can experience what these two neighborhoods' differences are. Here we are in the heart of residential streets of South San Francisco. We are in between Burry and Winston Manor. This is what a typical home looks like in this neighborhood. It is still very residential, a lot of mid-century homes. Some are 2-level, some are 1-level. The Burry and Winston Manor neighborhood is located in the northwestern edge of 280 and El Camino. Primarily single-family homes built in the post-war era, featuring classic suburban layout, featuring wide front lawns and flat backyards, all fully detached homes, so you could enjoy your evening walks in the neighborhood. The main draw for families to settle here in the Burry and the Winston Manor neighborhood is the schools. They're all rated above average. For example, the Burry Elementary School and the Multnomah Middle School. There are lots of desirable parks in South San Francisco, which creates a network of public spaces for you to choose from. Many families have lived here and have enjoyed South San Francisco for many generations. There's a strong sense of community here with block parties and community events. Not to mention the convenience of shopping centers here in South San Francisco. Costco, Trader Joe's, just to name a few. Also, a lot of residents here, they tell me what they enjoy most about living in the Winston Manor and the Burry neighborhood is the walkability. Kids can walk to schools or parks, and residents can take a stroll in the neighborhood. They also enjoy the quiet streets and well-maintained property, which shows pride of ownership. Here you can enjoy the peaceful, what we call suburban lifestyle, yet all the amenities are just nearby. And you're also just minutes to San Francisco Airport, shopping centers, and all the attractions we're looking for. The abundance of green spaces are another attraction here in South San Francisco. The Alta Loma Park, the Burry Park, the new South San Francisco Library Park, and Orange Park. There are a big variety of home options here in Burry and Winston Manor. Some of the smaller homes are 2-bedroom, 1-bath, which we call starter homes. It could be anywhere between 875 to about 1,100 square feet. There's also more mid-size homes, which we see are 3-bedroom, 1-bath layout or a 3-bedroom, 2-bath layout. Those typically range anywhere between 1,200 to 1,500 square feet. There are also homes that we call elevated rancher, the 2-car side-by-side garage, where you have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath layout on top and then a bonus in-law unit behind the garage. And those could be anywhere between 1,800 to 2,200 square feet. Homes here are thoughtfully designed or over time have improved for efficiency. They are usually mid-century character. A lot of home buyers with families actually enjoy the flat 1-level rancher style homes because then they don't have stairs. Even though you see the exterior of the homes are relatively similar, the paint colors are different and the interior has been updated for a modern layout. Depending on the size of the home, here we are standing in a 3-bedroom, 1-bath layout, about 1,200 square feet, and the list price is $1.25 million. Typically, homes here are listed anywhere between $850 to $1,100 price per foot, depending on the size, the location, and the amenities within the property. What buyers love about the Winston Manor and the Burry neighborhood is proximity to amenities. You are close to San Francisco, you're just a hop and skip away to Peninsula and the South Bay. You're also really close to San Francisco Airport, the Biotech hub, and shopping amenities. What's not to love? Moving east, let's check out Paradise Valley of South San Francisco, which what we call the Stonegate neighborhood area. In the Paradise Valley area, you'll typically find a little bit newer construction. It's a completely different vibe than Winston Manor, Burry, and Westboro. Here I am in a section of Paradise Valley where it represents newer developments. This home here that I'm standing in has high ceilings, over 2,500 square feet of living space, 4 bedrooms, and 3.5 bathrooms. Parts of Paradise Valley that's closer to downtown San Francisco are older and has a completely different feel. When you get to the other side, on top of Sister City, you'll find newer developments like these in South San Francisco. This area represents modern homes that are really close to Grand Avenue, which is what we call downtown South San Francisco. And it is also really close to the Biotech hub. This is located in the northeastern edge between Highway 101 and Sign Hill. The terrain here rises dramatically because these homes are perched right on top of the hillside. The contemporary architecture here represents the home being a newer development. There's a few newer developments here in South San Francisco. It consists of townhomes, condos, and also single-family homes like these. This here is the Terra Bay community. If you are a buyer that really wants newer homes or as close to newer homes as possible, you will absolutely fall in love with the Terra Bay community. 2-car side-by-side garage, high ceilings, modern layout, and you will appreciate the open kitchen and the spacious layout. On this bottom floor here, you have a formal living room, a family room, a formal dining area, and also a breakfast nook. Not to mention a beautiful kitchen with an expansive island. Because these newer developments are sitting right on top of the hill, depending on the topography of the property, you will have beautiful views over the stunning San Francisco Bay, San Bruno Mountains, and the SF skyline. But comparing to the Winston Manor and the Burry neighborhood, the Terra Bay, which is the Paradise Valley homes that are newer development side, are a little bit less walkable. You do have to drive up here, although it is a 6 to 7 minute drive to downtown South San Francisco, depending where you are on the hillside. This area does have good highway access, and you are sandwiched between San Bruno, Brisbane, and San Francisco. Proximity to all the amenities that you might be looking for, and there are many parks nearby. The housing stock here is a mix of modern single-family homes and townhomes, generally built in the 1990s or 2000s, and the buyers here embrace the contemporary design and feel of these single-family homes and townhouses right on top of the hill. The median sales price in this area of South San Francisco, if you're looking for townhomes, is going to be anywhere between 1.2 to 1.4 million, depending on the size, layout, and the upgrades. Now, if you're looking for a single family home, this home here that we're showing is 2,700 square feet, so it's listed for 1.9 million. The median sales price here in South San Francisco, representing new developments, are going to be anywhere between 1.7 to 2 million, depending on the size, number of bedrooms, layout, and upgrades. Homes in this area are really popular amongst young professionals because of the proximity to work and the biotech sector. Paradise Valley mixes newer homes with some serious natural beauty. It backs into the San Bruno Mountain, typically with views over San Francisco Bay or the mountains. It is a totally different feel than what I've shown you, which is Westboro, Winston Manor, and Burry. Because the homes here are built newer, so you have picturesque windows, open concept, and high ceilings. What would you say in the last 8 years the biggest change in South San Francisco?
Probably all the new restaurants and how they're expanding Oyster Point, biotech companies, and there's more restaurants and walkable hiking trails.
That's great. Finally, let's explore downtown South San Francisco. This is a historic part of the South City. Homes near the South San Francisco downtown area, you can still see that parts of it embraces the industrial feel. Downtown South San Francisco has a fascinating blend of historic character and urban renewal. It has walkable distance to all the restaurants, fresh produce, and coffee shops. Right near the downtown South San Francisco, there's also new apartment developments that are luxury rentals. The downtown residential area is located between Lindenville and Sign Hill, including 2 historic corridors, the Grand Avenue and Linden Avenue. A little bit less setback than some of the residential neighborhoods that I've shown you, the downtown area homes are a little bit closer together. The downtown South San Francisco Grand Avenue is just about 1.5 miles from end to end. But packed in this 1.5 miles, you'll experience multicultural cuisines, grocery stores, and coffee shops. There's a commercial civic center bound by Spruce Avenue on the west and Airport Boulevard on the east, a mix of global cuisines and restaurants, independent retailers, and small businesses. There are historic landmarks in downtown South San Francisco, including the City Hall, which marks its 100th anniversary in 2020. The City Hall is built in the neo-colonial Georgian style, modeled after the Independence Hall. Premier Sports House was the city's first hospital. Did you know that? But it is now serving as a museum. There's something called the Grand Walk. It's a historical tour featuring 11 sites telling South San Francisco's development history. The real estate closer to downtown South San Francisco are priced anywhere between $900 to $1.1 million, which is a little bit more of a starting price point for a lot of families or young professionals. You're paying a premium for properties in this area because it is close to transportation and walkable to downtown amenities. There is a downtown station area specific plan focusing on transit-oriented developments. There's the new development of housing close to the downtown transportation, high-end luxury apartments, and affordable housing. On a really nice day, just take a stroll along the downtown Main Street, which is Grand Avenue in South San Francisco, and you'll find a totally different aspect of South San Francisco that we've covered. Historic buildings with cool architectural details line streets that have been the city's commercial hub for over a century. Now, with these neighborhoods in mind, let's look at some massive developments in South San Francisco, modeling after higher-end neighborhoods like Millbrae and Burlingame. And these developments are going to impact South San Francisco housing prices for many years to come. What are these 2 new projects that everyone is talking about in 2025 that's gonna shake things up for South San Francisco? It is all surrounded around fun and education. First up, the Orange Memorial Park Aquatic Center, $49 million facility scheduled to open in late 2025. It is a 24,000 square feet state-of-the-art complex featuring 2 separate pools. There is a competition-grade 25-yard pool and a dedicated warm pool water for lessons, recreation, and families, thoughtfully planned to minimize interruption to the neighborhood. What are some exciting new developments you can tell us about?
We're excited for the new aquatic park that just broke ground last year.
And there's also a new center being built adjacent to the aquatic center. The additional amenities here are going to include a swimmer's lounge, a modern locker, rooms, and facilities that you can reserve for private parties. Funded by Measure W, approved by voters, voted for community improvements, demonstrating that residents here in South San Francisco really embraces high-end quality life. Secondly, the state-of-the-art library and library park in South San Francisco, where they have programs for kids' summer camps, and the park itself is brand new. You have to go and enjoy some of these amenities and tell me all about it. Here we are in the brand new state-of-the-art South San Francisco brand new library, where they offer resources, summer camps for kids, and classes you have to come and check out. This is one of my favorite parks in the Peninsula. Not only is it new, it also is fully enclosed, and they have 2 sections. One for small toddlers and one for older kids, where they separate with all enclosed fence. Something that's also buzzing around in South San Francisco besides these 2 new developments and developments underway is the Archer Aviation's vertiport at Oyster Point. These are air taxis set to launch its commercial operations. Located in the Kilroy Oyster Point, it is a 50-acre waterfront campus in the heart of the Biotech ecosystem. We'll use Archer's Midnight aircraft, electric vertical takeoff, launch and landing vehicles, carrying 4 passengers plus the pilot. This will cut 60 to 90-minute commute times to 10 to 20 minutes. cuts to 10 to 20 minutes of flight time. It's set to connect South San Francisco to Napa, San Jose, Oakland, and Livermore. The plans include Sea Portal, waterfront hub connecting air taxi service with electric ferry operations. Powered by renewable energy, these plans could significantly impact property values in the access points. Initial launch locations could open as early as end of 2025, so stay tuned. With all of these new developments and innovative plans, it's really showing South San Francisco's blending everyday life with high tech. These projects show how the city is really growing, honoring the industrial roots, opening up new doors for local businesses. I am personally very impressed with everything that South San Francisco is doing, and I absolutely think that will impact housing prices in South San Francisco yet to come. So far, so good, because the library park is beautiful, state-of-the-art, and we can't wait to show you the opening of the Aquatic Center by Orange Memorial Park. South San Francisco really is a prime example of how a city can evolve over time, transforming from an industrial city to now the biotech hub, to beautiful single-family homes and more community development to come. Each neighborhood brings something different to the table. Whether it's Westboro's larger homes and views, or Winston Manor and Burry's walkability, or Paradise Valley's hillside modern feel new development homes, or downtown's history. What's really exciting about South San Francisco is 2025 onwards, we're seeing amazing new developments here that's pushing the envelope. I hope that this is giving you a better idea of what South San Francisco has in store for you in terms of homes and amenities, and maybe it'll even make you fall in love with it just a little bit more. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any new videos. My name is Samantha Huang with Next Gen Properties. 精通国语英语，我会讲中文. If you have any real estate questions, give me a call.